for a major antitrust battle with 50 states and territories. The investigation launched yesterday. It shows how states are front-running the policing of big bad tech, as Washington has been slow to regulate. Attorney Brian Rotella is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Lauren.
Clearly, power in numbers here as the nation's AGs banding together. But what is Google's best defense, in your opinion?
Well, Lauren, let me explain to the folks out there what antitrust is about. And if you remember the movie with Daniel Day-Lewis, There Will Be Blood, he said if you're drinking a milkshake and your straw goes all the way to the person at the other end of the restaurant and drinks up all of their milkshake, that's a company sucking up competition. What the AGs are saying is Google has, for an example, sucked up all of the competition from all the other search engines.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 searches go through Google.
That's right. And what they're saying is, you know, usually monopolies were busted from the late 1800s through the 1900s if the price went up and the consumer was affected because they had no other choices but price. Here with Google, remember what's happening. Companies out there are buying ads, and they're buying ads only on Google, and they're steering the algorithms so the consumer only has one choice. They've got to dial into Google to find out if they want to go to that doctor or whoever else they're looking for.
Quickly, Brian, possible outcomes here?
I think they've got a really good chance, Lauren. I actually do. I think finally, after how many years, 25, 30 years of the internet, I think we're going to see some type of probably injunctive relief to try to rein in and let other players come into the field.
Yeah, and we can debate at another time whether that's good or bad for the industry, but I want to talk about the college admissions scandal. Actress Felicity Huffman will be sentenced on Friday. She wants probation, but is she going to prison instead?
Yeah, I think she's going to prison for 1 month. And very quickly, what she did is she's trying to minimize, she's already pleaded guilty, she's trying to minimize her sentence. And I got to tell you, for a former Desperate Housewives star, she looks desperate by saying that, gosh, minimize my sentence because I can't get work. How many of us out there would have loved to have been on a show
Brian, where's the violent
ABC?
crime? Who lost money?
Well, it was the kid who didn't get that seat because Felicity and these other folks paid for their kids' SAT scores. So that's what they're saying the crime is. And they paid, remember, it's the fraud of using U.S. mail. So they paid for this across state lines.
Yeah, it's all about privilege and fairness. Brian Rotella, thank you.
Thank you.
Well,